Hello everyone, welcome back. I think I just bumped the camera. But anyhow, it's Saturday, February 22nd. We've had sunshine. It's been a relatively warm day. I had to work today, but it's no big deal. Today's video is going to be a little different subject. Occasionally I'll get a little sidetracked, if you will, but been a lot of discussion lately about, farming, if you will, and I think for the most part a lot of non-ag folks have a hard time understanding exactly what it takes to farm. I'm not talking about recent events or whatever. I'm going to tell you guys a story about experience I had this week. I ran into a gentleman, was talking to him. He explained to me that his son, they'd bought some property, that his son was going to delve into farming. And I asked him, okay, sounds good. I encourage anyone to try it, or do it for that matter. And he said they were going to try to do 20 acres of organic vegetables. And I was nice and asked the gentleman, does this young man have any experience farming? And his statement said, no, other than a garden, a small garden, backyard garden, if you will. No, he doesn't. And I said, okay, that's good. That's good. There's things to learn. You move right along. And he said, yeah, he's going to do it, all organic. And I said, well, there's I would recommend for him to brush up on, what pesticides are available for use in organic production. He said, oh no, we're not going to use any pesticides. I said, so where's your son live? And he said, California, Southern California. And I tried to nicely explain to him that, the climate's different here than Southern California, and we have different pest and disease issues, and you might want to think about that. And I got the distinct feeling that the guy thought, number one, I was an idiot, and some people would say that I am. I'm not saying I'm not, but I think a lot of times there's this misconception that farming is just, you study up on a way to do it and you just walk out there and do it, and it's all roses and stuff. And anybody that'll talk to an old farmer will, if the old farmer's honest with you, will tell you that, hey, I'm still learning. You see something different every year, you run into a different problem every year, you run into a different solution every year. And farming is difficult. Farming is difficult. There's a lot of folks that jump into farming and jump right back out. There's a lot of folks that have done it for years and they quit. It's not easy. The example of small dairies in this country are a good example of that. But I think there's a huge misconception about what farming actually is and what it takes. And that's it's sad, really, that people don't understand. And there's a lot goes into farming. There's a lot goes into each step of farming. People ask me all the time, what's your favorite part about farming? And I generally jokingly reply, when I'm done for the year. Everything's sold and I can take a break. But it's not. I enjoy all of it. Most of it. There's parts of it that can be difficult. But, that it's really eye-opening if you talk to some folks that are not involved in ag and never been involved in ag. And, it's not a easy occupation, period. It's not. And, it's not impossible, but, recommendation for organic production and vegetables, and where you're not organic, is, 1 or 2 full-time employees per acre. And, that's 20 full-time employees, just for labor. And, that's a lot. But it's very interesting. And I think the issue that we have is, simply put, that a lot of people get their information about farming from places and people who don't know what they're talking about. There, I said it. That's the problem. That's an issue. But anyhow, that's just some thoughts. Thought I'd share that with you guys. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. Last several years have been lean years farming. I know the number of farmers that are quitting or going out of business or whatever, and part of that is our own fault. We do stupid stuff too. Don't let nobody kid you. We have a tendency sometimes to be our own worst enemy. Of course, you'll find that anywhere. I've had conversations with folks about hemp several times. I will not be growing hemp at any time soon. I know some folks that did grow some hemp, and I know of a couple of cases where they're probably going to have to file bankruptcy, unfortunately. So, and a couple of these folks were told, hey, take it easy, go slow, and but they didn't. And so we'll see how that goes. But anyhow, if you like what we're doing, sorry for the rambling, whatever. But the point I want to make is, there's a lot of people out there telling the story of agriculture who don't know what they're talking about. And there's a lot of people listening to those people too. So if you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. See a video you like, give it a thumbs up. If you have a question or a comment, please do so. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.